Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Fakes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now on second down. Looking to fire. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Blue Devils really need to keep this drive alive on third down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Takes it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So TCU's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And the Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. He's got an open man. Touchdown, TCU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
Man, that stiff arm he's got might as well be a sledgehammer. He's got it out to the 16. Passing game very effective on second down. What about here on third? Looking downfield, it's Eaton. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Blue Devils will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Here's a heat. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll go to the ground. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Now he's going to break the pocket. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Good, solid tackle. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle, it's 5. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive.
The Sneak scores it.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the 1st quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Eaton. He's going for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. They punt it away on 4th down. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Under fire. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Pulls it in down the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam. The defense finally got it. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to scramble. Inside the 35. At the 20, he's got space. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
And it's just a pick-your-poison thing for this defense. They decide to play man-to-man. Really good coverage in the back end, taking away the pass. But then what happened? The quarterback sees it. Not only does he see it, everybody trailing their guys, so much space for him. He takes off and makes the huge run for this offense.
That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the 1st. Let's take a break and look at the 1st quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting...
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Horned Frog!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. It's Eaton. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming.
Here we go.
Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Working that left side. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. It's complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Blue Devils didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Duke. Getting set for the point after. The extra point is good, but they're still down 28-7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Looking for blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Fires one high and deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back has it. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. Absolute shank. Missed it. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns and 21 points. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled, you realize what's going on. Now, I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Eaton. Fires on the move. On target over the middle. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45. And the Blue Devils with the 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Bringing the heat. He's going to take off. At the 35, he's got room. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built the lead.
Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Coming out with it, it's Mayala. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Trying to get the edge on the right. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Got a little space. Gets it past the marker. Line on to the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. And the Horned Frogs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the second half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Eaton. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He'll throw on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Pace, 27, John.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Whitehead. They've got the 1st down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Roll. 4-1-4 satellite. 4-1-4 satellite. Ready.
Takes a snap, wants to throw. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Give to the running back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. These quarterbacks have been wheeling and dealing. A little bit of everything through 2 quarters. Exactly what we expected all week, if not even exceeding those lofty expectations. Feels like the defense that can at least contain one of these dual threats is going to be celebrating a hard-fought victory, although easier said than done. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Maiava. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They open this 3rd quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical.
He lets it fly. Catch inside the 30 and still running. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Quarterback extends the play. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Trying to take it back. Past the 50. Past the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Duke. The defense putting points on the board. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Maiava. He's out of bounds at the 24, probably looking for a little more on that return, but that's where his offense will go to work. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. On the run, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his big tight end. Stumbled to the ground.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Got his man on the right. Turning it on. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Horned Frogs line it up with a first and goal. Looking downfield on first down. Back's got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
Pushes for the goal line. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense has been physical. They came out in this game with a lot of pride and the ability up front and the belief that they can block people and get it done. They are dominating this defense. 3 rushing touchdowns now in the game.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Now on the return. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've
breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Johnson. Touchdown, TCU! And the pummeling has started.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Off the boot, looking for his man. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Wants to return it. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Oh, he's got some space. 30. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Gets it out fast. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
Looking downfield, it's Eaton. Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Blue Devils come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off play action. Wide open downfield. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. The Blue Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
And the Blue Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Whitehead. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Blue Devils have this offense rolling.
Here we go.
Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. On target. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Leonard. Quickly complete. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. And the Blue Devils will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Blue Devils! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. In a lot of losses, you just want to burn the tape. You don't want to watch it. But I think there are some things that they can take into next week from this performance.
No doubt. Offense is about finding your rhythm, finding your groove, what you do well. And you can tell, at least now, starting to get a little something going that maybe you can build on.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute it.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got it in the middle. It's Mayala. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Release to the back. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
And he make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they got it at the 42. This drive has been sharp. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now 1st and 10 from the 42. Makes the grab. It's Bond. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. 2nd down coming up. Here's the handoff. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Off the play fake. It's complete to the left. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
This running back is a weapon. Not only is he going to hurt you in the run game, but they're going to throw it to him, and they're going to throw it to him on 1st down, 2nd down, and 3rd down, as you saw right there.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Bond. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal. The Horned Frogs started this drive, backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
I got to say, the mental toughness